Well, one of the biggest news heading into this weekend's round of Premier League action, Flo, has got to be the fact that Steve Bruce, well, looks like we're numbering his days at Newcastle as manager. The Saudi guys, the new guys in town, new kids in the block, have decided to trust Steve Bruce with their football club, Newcastle. Won last time. I understand he would be in charge against Tottenham Sports. We'll talk about other stories in a bit. Alisson Becker, and of course, the man Fabinho also making headlines this afternoon. But for the fixtures, Watford taking Liverpool tomorrow by lunchtime kickoff at Vicarage Road by 12:30 p.m. Let's talk about 3 p.m. games where Aston Villa Park taking Wolverhampton Wanderers, Leicester City at the King Power Stadium play Manchester United. Man City, well, 30 time to visit. It's Burnley. Well, looks like they receive it hot at their at 3 p.m. is time for that particular Norwich City Carrow Road. Still looking for their very first maximum point in league. They taking Brighton and Hove Albion at Carrow Road. All the fixtures will see Southampton and St Mary's taking Leeds United, Brentford at the Brentford Community Stadium in the late kicker. Well, we hope it lives up to the billing. Welcome, Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea. Action continues on Sunday. Everton taking West Ham. Should be exciting by 2 p.m. 4:30. Newcastle taking Tottenham Sports at St James's Park. Wow, the latest round of the Premier League will wrap up on Monday. Patrick Vieira, a legend at Arsenal, comes to the Emirates this time with his Crystal Palace side. 8 p.m. Nigerian time. It's time for that particular fixture. So, morning week, I'll start with you quickly. Which is your pick for the weekend and potentially why?
Well, my pick is going to be Manchester United versus Leicester City.
Manchester United versus Leicester City.
Yes.
Sounds like you're on the creamy Ronaldo train.
Yes.
Lovely.
That match is going to be very, very tricky considering the fact that Manchester United has lost a couple of players to injury during this international break. For example, their key defenders, the two centre-backs, Harry Maguire has been injured even before the international break, and Ravel Varane just joined the injury team. So it's going to be a big problem playing against a Leicester team that is very, very attacking. Like, they are very flow in terms of attack. I don't know how Ole is going to do it, and pairing maybe Eric Bailly and Victor Lindelof, but those two hasn't really been a very good combination over the years.
No.
So,
Umoiwe is talking about what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would potentially do this weekend, Bob. Has he done anything throughout the season?
You're asking about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, right?
Yeah, it's the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer after all.
Why making it personal?
No, okay. Nothing personal. I'm asking you.
Okay, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer right here. I think he doesn't have any other option than to play Lindelof and Bailey or Lindelof and Jones right here.
Okay. So you sound like Ole already, and I'm liking it.
But trust me, look at Leicester City. They have just one win in the last 5 or 6 games.
Yeah.
So they haven't had the best of seasons. So I'm not particularly.
But United are not in a better place of their own.
United, yeah, but looking at quality-wise, I think quality-wise, United have a better stand here than Leicester City.
Better stand in terms of quality of players.
Yes, and
has that quality really translated to results on the pitch of play?
Well, it's ironically it hasn't really translated, but they've been getting the results one way or the other. They have just one defeat in the last
against young boys.
That's history already.
Sorry, against Aston Villa.
Against Aston Villa was it was a very sad loss. I think those are the two. Okay, West Ham, yeah, you'd say about French players. But looking at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's team, it hasn't been the best Premier League so far for most of the teams in the league. But he's getting the results.
Alright, so how do we have guys top of the league? And
well, top of the league. United will top of the league sometime in September. And we had City trying to struggle. But
I remember that when the season is over. Just hold your thoughts there for a bit.
No problem.
Flo, which is your pick for the weekend? Well, let me help you.
Brentford versus for the weekend. You didn't ask me my pick for the weekend.
No, I already know. Just leave it. Please stay with your Ole. Now, Flo, let's talk about Brentford versus Chelsea. Should be a potential banana skin.
Right, of course, it's a game that I'm actually looking forward to because the Brentford team have actually proven very stubborn since their return, and the Chelsea, the current Chelsea before the international break, were not really at the peak of their form, though they were still winning their games. at least they were still, but
there is-
they play
There's a
wasn't
Chelsea
really it.
before, and then there's a Chelsea now. Well, it sounds like a Lukaku before and a Lukaku now thing.
No, just let's just leave
You're mentioning names,
Lukaku out
Bright.
of this,
You're
right?
mentioning names.
I know you like Lukaku so much, but let's just leave him out of this. So I'm just kind of being positive that after the international break, maybe they don't get fatigued and all of that, and allow Brentford to use their attacking force on them too much, because they can really score and attack much. But I'm sure of the Chelsea defense, though it's still a worry that Rodiger is not still available, but then I still see them winning that.
All right, Kufrudo. On paper, looks like the fixture between Man City and Burnley. The question now would be a matter of how many goals, and not necessarily about whether or not City would pick the 3-point. Or has Sean Dyche and his Burnley thing got something of their sleeves?
Yeah, and Brighter, football these days, you can't say that no matter how small you think that particular team is, because when they come to win, they come to pick a point. They are not coming there.
Burnley go to the Etihad to win.
But Brett, it's possible. They may not win, they may pull a draw. It's possible, so don't just write them off like that.
But don't forget that Southampton drew at Etihad a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
And Man City didn't have a shot on target to it's 9 minutes.
no.
So Burnley might go there to get a point or three.
I don't think that, because if we take a look at Burnley over the years against Manchester City, it has always been a goal galore. Manchester City has always been winning Burnley at least 4 goals up. So
That may even be the problem, because when you have a team that you have been beating over time, you come with this overconfidence. You have been beating them. We are going there, or maybe you are waiting at home for them to come so that we can beat them. Yeah.
Let me help you. When was the last time you saw Man City or team coached by Guardiola enter the fray and looked complacent?
Bright, see, it doesn't happen every time. Things do happen, even when they have not been happening. So my concern is that it's a Burnley that just come in here to count goals, for their keeper to be carrying the ball out of the net and all of those things. That's not what it is.
Well, the fans join the conversation now. 09022231001 027 624 565. We'll talk about the Alisson